언제나 함께 있었음 해 모든 게 다 통하니까
Show ya. Wish for me to call you when you turn me on. The way you tell me you want me down.
Hey guys, it's your girl twalacole, aka Sister Cole, and how are you guys doing? I hope that you're having a beautiful day. Over here, you know what I like to do: look books, hauls, cook, clean, give you a great word of encouragement. If that is something that you would like, go ahead, hit that boom right there. Okay, let's get into this video. All right, you guys, I just want to just chat, just do a little chat with you guys, okay? And I'm looking forward to seeing your opinions or your views in this little topic. I'm not even going to be long, right? It's not even a topic, just a conversation. So the other day here in New York City, we had an earthquake. I mean, talk about shocked, talk about being scared. You know, it was crazy, you guys. At the time that it happened, I was laying down, and then all of a sudden my house started to shake. I mean, shake, like shake. And initially I was just like, I was in shock because I didn't know what was going on. But there's major development going on beside me. So at first I'm like, oh, maybe it's drilling. Maybe they're drilling next door. But then that thought soon left me because the shake, you guys, the way that this building was shaking right here, it was insane. The way it was shaking, it was like, it felt like it was going to crumble. And then at that time, I just jumped up out of the bed, and I felt a sense of hopelessness because it was like, the house was trembling so bad. I jumped up, and at the end of the day, I just felt helpless. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what do you really do? Like, what can you really do? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's something major, you know, the house can go down with you in it. You could try to run outside, but then, you know, something can happen to you outside. But anyway, at that moment, I just felt a sense of hopelessness. And then it just really got me to thinking, you guys. It's like I don't know what anybody believes, but I'm a believer, okay? So I do believe in the coming of Christ. So at that moment, I was like, is this how it's going to feel? You know, when Christ returns, is this how it's going to feel? Like, you know, it's like, it's nothing. It's just out of your control. The situation is just out of your control, and there's nothing that you can do about it. And now I understand, you know, a little bit more. You understand, because of the incident, you know, like what the old folks used to say, they used to be like, you have to be ready at all times. So I was thinking about that. And then I was also thinking like, wow, is this how people felt? You know, like people who were in tragic incidents, you know, maybe somebody on a plane, or somebody that maybe see an oncoming car coming to whatever, something really you know, tragic that happens to individual, and they have a little time before it actually happens. Like, is that how they feel? Like, do they feel a sense of hopelessness? And like, what do one do when they're faced with certain tragedy or something, you know, crazy that is about to happen to them? So like, those are all the thoughts that you know, that I was thinking, like, you know, ever since the earthquake happened. Because the way, I tell you guys, that I felt a sense of hopelessness, because it was like, okay, you know, so that also had me thinking, like, I am so, for me, for me, who's a believer of Christ, everybody has their choice of what they believe. But I'm just speaking for myself. For me, I am just so glad that, that I have a relationship with Christ, because, at the end of the day, it's like, even though I felt, very afraid and vulnerable at that time, I also felt like a sense of peace, if that makes sense, because of my belief system and what I believe. You know what I'm saying? I also felt a sense of peace, and I also felt like, well, you know what, God, you got this. This is beyond my control, so you got this, because the only thing I can depend on right now is you. So those are all those thoughts that was going through my mind. And that's how I really feel in life. I really feel like when I'm going through certain things that is just like out of my control, I absolutely have no control about certain situations and things. Like, that's how I feel. Like, there's a point in time when I just have to give it over to God and just be like, God, you know what? You said in your word, that you would never forsake me, that you will be with me until the end of time. So this is one of them situations that I absolutely have no control over. My abilities is just is a day too short. It's not going to help the situation. And so now I'm tasting and see that the Lord God is good and his mercy endure forever, because I need you to, to come on and give me some mercy over here and help me to deal with that situation. And let me tell you something, guys. God has always been a present God. He's always been present in my life, always been on time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm definitely not going to sit here and say I've never gone through anything and been through anything, because that would be a barefaced lie. I've been through a lot in my life, and it's like every single time God has always gave me the strength and the ability, has given me the strength to endure and the ability to take action, and take the right action. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, that's like, those are the things that I was thinking of since, that, the little earthquake happened. I'm talking about little, for over here in New York, it was like 4.7. And then the aftershock was like, I think they said 4.5 or 4.0, one of them. So it's a big deal for New York, so if you don't believe in something, you will believe in anything. So I am just so glad that I believe, that I'm a believer, because, if it wasn't for the hope, that I have in having someone higher than I, who's God, and his son Jesus, you guys, I don't know. I don't really know how life would be, because in this day and time, we see so many people losing it. So many people losing it and not being able to withstand, understand the situations of life and what they're going through. And, we hear about so much, like here in New York, it's crazy out here. So much stuff going on in the trains, people pushing people on the trains, fighting, stabbing, and just like, it's just out of control. It's really out of control. So I just thank God. I just thank God for that hope that says, you know what, you're going to make it. You got this. God is your strength. I just really thank God. So in the comments, how are you guys handling stress, life, you know, those times when you are going through, how do you
I always give away too much.
Okay, again,
it's like I've got no sense of touch.
Your belief
I'm always pouring out my heart, no little by little here.
Grown folks having grown.
I'm always pushing things too far. 2, 5, 6, 10 drinks at the bar. No boundaries, I get too close. No little by little here. 'Cause I give my all. Oh, no little by little, I pour out my heart. Heart. No little by little here. I always run and hit the wall. I'd rather jump and risk the fall. I see no limits in the sky, no little by little here. No, no, got stuck on working on myself. Thought I was wrong and needed help, but I'm just different, something else. No little by little here. 'Cause I give my all. Oh, no little by little, I pour out my heart. Heart. No little by little here. I'm gonna go everywhere and be myself, I swear. I'm gonna give my all, 'cause I don't care if people will stop and stare. Let me fly, let me fly, let me fly into the sky. Let me be all that I can be. Let me fly, let me fly, let me fly into the sky. Let me be all I can be. Let me be all I can be. My all, all. I pour out my heart. Oh boy, I'm gonna go everywhere and be myself, I swear. I'm gonna give my all, 'cause I don't care if people will stop and stare. Let me fly, walk that fly into the sky. Let me be all that I can be. Let me fly, let me fly, let me fly into the sky. I'll shine again, I'll be free. Let me be all I can be. Never ever walk that road again where self-destruction rules me. Walk in heaven aligned with what I am. I'll shine again, I'll be free.
A minute until midnight, I'm just wondering where you at. Just thought I'd call and wish you good night. I left my key under the mat. I don't get anything done, you're stuck in my mind. I keep on missing your touch, missing your vibe. This feeling I go when I say what we had. Won't you come on over? Don't you miss me too? Give it it all you got, babe. Give it all you got, baby. I'd rather try than lose you. Give it all you got, baby. Give me all you got. Smarter when in hindsight, but baby I don't care too